And now it's finally all coming together. I'm both terrified and super excited, and I cannot wait to finally share with you what I am talking about. Good morning. I'm on my way to the office. I have the stroller with me, but no, Edwin. Yuki came to daycare earlier this morning, but it's my turn to pick him up. And I've just been on the phone at home with a shipping company to try to get like a deal with a shipping company, because that's apparently what you do when you are a company that's sending out things, which I cannot believe that I am venturing into. I don't know, I feel really nervous. Like it's all coming together, this project that me and Ida have been working on behind the scenes for like the past, I think we started back in August, and now it's finally all coming together, and I'm both terrified and super excited, and I cannot wait to finally share with you what I am talking about. I have just been to pick up stickers and they look so great. Oh my god. Oh, gray and rainy as always in Finland. Okay, I think it's finally come time to reveal what I have been working on for the past like 3 months, and now it's all coming together. So I have created the perfect gift for knitters or a knitter. It's called Kutovakika's gift box, and basically in the box you get like a customized set of knitter's tools. Tää on ihan sikahieno.
On RAVELRyn
From that idea. I'm so excited. This has been something I've been wanting to try for so long, like my own physical product, because, you know, as a knitter, of course, we use lots of accessories, like, and it's not just the yarn and the needles. And as a knitwear designer, I use so many knitting tools all the time. So I just felt like it's finally time to create my own. And this is going to be a limited edition, so we don't have like a huge amount. It's a limited edition drop that is going to go live on my web shop, and you know, once it's gone, it's gone. But I'm so excited to share more about just like the whole process of this coming together. And so basically in the box it's a knitter's toolkit, so you get like some really cute stitch holders, some stitch markers, you get a really cool tote bag, like where you can have your project, an accessories pouch, some washi tapes that you can use while you're following charts that are also customized, super cute. And then a measuring tape, really cute scissors, and just like some goodies that I feel like makes the whole knitting experience just so much more fun. And I've really designed this as a way, you know, of course, like now it's holiday season, gifting season, so something that is really from a knitter to a knitter. that is the whole point with it, and just to bring more joy to the whole just knitting experience. And you know, there's been so much work that has gone into this, and we've hired a graphics designer to make all the graphics. I mean, they're so beautiful. And we have the box is also itself, like, it has not arrived yet, so I'm super excited to see it live. Yeah, just gonna be very, very interesting to see how it all will play out. And so far everything's been going pretty well, but we're also approaching the deadline. I need to start, you know, actually like sending out the boxes soon, so we need to get all the products. So that is maybe what I am most nervous about at the moment, like, will everything get here in time? Because if they don't, we're in a bit of a tricky pickle. I've just arrived at the office and there was a package waiting outside the door, and I think it's finally the boxes. Wow, this is such an exciting moment because this is really where it all started. I planned to create my box basically, and I've just been waiting for this moment where the box finally arrives, because even though we have lots of other products that have already arrived, somehow the box, I feel, just makes it all so much more real and concrete, like to see where everything is gonna be in. And also, this is gonna be kind of the first. Wow. Okay. Okay, the color, it's always like funny to see it live because you've had a vision in your head of the colors. So it took me a while, like, they are more muted than I thought, but actually I love it. It's the perfect color. It's the perfect color. Oh my. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Good morning. I'm on my way to a book launch. Linus' new book, which is themed around the characters of Moomin. That's by Tove Jansson. She is a Finnish artist. Hei! Moi! Tervetuloa! Kiitos! Kiitos! Oliko millä nimellä? Joo, Veronika Lindberg tai sitten Kutovakika. Yes! Hei, vasemmat löytyy naulavat, sinne vetää tavaroita ja sit vaan aamupalalle herkuttelee. Kiitos paljon! Kiitos! Kiitos! It is so incredibly great and dark. I don't know, I feel like this dark season, and I mean like literally like dark season, like it gets dark around 3 or 4 p.m. here in Helsinki at the moment. It immediately affects my mood and energy quite a bit. Like now I feel a little bit like energy less, is that a word? And I can't really pinpoint like why. Like it was super nice. I went to the Line book launch at the Museum of Design, I guess it's called in English, here in Helsinki. And then we had some lunch with Sari Nordlund, who I started the podcast Knit and Tell with, which was super nice. And now I get home and I don't really know what to do with myself. Like I have quite a lot of work, a lot of projects that I could be doing, but it's almost like hard to like focus or really, don't know. But I think I'm gonna blame it on the season, because it's not like I mean, I'm really excited about like all the things that I have in motion and all the projects, but I feel sometimes, or what I maybe struggle with it a little bit, is that it can feel quite fragmented, or there's like so many different pieces and moving projects going on all the time at the same time. And that is totally my own doing. Like, I'm a very impulsive person. I get very excited. I start new things. I'm very good at the starting part, but then actually like finishing things, tying things up, that sometimes requires quite a lot of effort from me. It doesn't come naturally to me. So then I get a little overwhelmed, and this is something I know I do to myself all the time. So I guess now I'm feeling a little bit like, kind of like where to begin, what to do. But it's okay. I know it's gonna pass, and then it's gonna be fine again. Morning, off to photo shoot. Rainy days, a joy. Good morning. Well, it's not really morning anymore. It's like 11 a.m. But Edwin was coughing so much last night, and I slept in his room. So then I just had to sleep a few extra hours here in the morning. Yuki took Edwin to daycare. Now I'm gonna make the bed, clean up a little bit. Like, I got this like a few months ago here in our bedroom to have all of my basically knitting stuff and projects. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like most of the time, all the projects are just like on top of this, and it's just like a mess. So I just feel like I need to like tidy it up, and it's good because then all my unfinished projects are works in progress. I can just tuck them in here, which was the point, but then they always find their way out, and I get excited and I pull out everything, and then it's just a little bit of a chaotic situation. Lately, I've been really trying to finish a lot of the the projects that I am working on, or that have been unfinished for a long time, and I'm so close to being done with my Cashmere Darling cardigan. So now I'm just gonna start work the cuff. It's taking me forever. I did have to get more of the yarn, and I realized that the new yarn is in a different dye lot, of course, because it's like a year ago or something that I started this, so it's more yellow, which you can kind of see, but you know, that's just on me for not being fast enough with it. Well, it's not super visible, but I can see it, but it happens. It happens. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. I got this it's Knits by Cindy Ekman. I think it's called just knits.com or knits.fi. And it's so good. It's like a handy little, this like pouch for all of my circular knitting needles. And I have been loving this. I bought this, I think like a year ago. I was at this craft fair in Helsinki. And this has been just so good. So it's, because I always struggle with just how to keep my circular needles organized. This has been really good. Yes, better. Now I just need to get dressed myself and get myself to the office. It's Saturday today, but I've just come into the office because all of my buttons are here. This is like the thing now, because I have this office that is, okay, it's very, very close to where we live, but I have some of my supplies and lots of my knits and yarns over here, and then some at home. And then it's always like, because to be honest, I knit mostly at home, sometimes here at the office as well, and especially if I'm doing like a tutorial and thing. But yeah, then, but it's just really nice, and it's also like a good excuse to get out of the house a little bit, even in a weekend. And there's something that I
kind of enjoy being here during the weekend because there's nobody else in this building. This is like a building with, well, offices or studio spaces. So I'm actually gonna enjoy this, and I thought I would take the time to actually share a little tip when it comes to sewing buttons to a cardigan. Because, wait, actually let me get you an example and I'll explain. I'm, by the way, wearing my juice sweater today. I always forget to mention what I'm wearing in my videos because there's always like comments below then somebody asking what I'm wearing. So this is my juice sweater. It's really one of, well, my more kind of simple knits, but one that I really love just because it's so simple, elegant, and this color is very different than my other knits. I don't have anything else in this apple green color or olive green color. But yeah, the tip I want to show you is because I often find with knitwear, handmade knits, especially with cardigans, that the whole button band situation is usually where it can be frustrating or can go wrong, just making it look good. Like often it can pull or be too loose and floppy or too tight. And I have a tip for fastening buttons. So this is my sophisticable cardigan that I released a few months ago, and I tried a different technique in fastening the buttons so that when you sew the button on, I've actually also sewn in like a smaller button on the wrong side, and this actually helps it so it doesn't pull the fabric so much. This was a tip I saw somebody shared, I think on Instagram, like way back. I can't really remember who it was, but this is a really, really good tip. And obviously you want to then choose a button that is just like much smaller and kind of flat on the inside, but that just helps it stay in place. And also another tip is that, I don't know if you can see this, but the button, you can see like it's really not touching the fabric at all. So what I've done is I've sewn the button and sewn it kind of loosely, and then at the end like wrap the yarn around like the actual thread, because when you think about it, when you're gonna fasten then the cardigan, like this is pretty thick, like the actual thickness of the fabric. So then if the button is very close to the fabric, it will create sort of like a pushed in effect. Let me see if I have another cardigan, like an older one that isn't as great, so you can kind of see what I mean. This is my Daydreamer cardigan in red, which I adore. This is just so lovely, but I do feel I want to change the buttons, and you can kind of see, I don't know, can you see on camera? I feel like they're not really, I don't know, like I feel like I could have done a better job, and I think I'm gonna change buttons, and I think I'm gonna do that thing that I'm just gonna have, because here you can see that it's kinda, there's not much room between the actual button and the actual cardigan. So there's like no space for then the button band or the buttonhole fabric to go. So it will kind of push it or pull it, depending on how you see it. Yeah, like, I don't know. The button should maybe also be, I don't know, larger? Yeah. Anyways, I think I want to change the buttons to this. And I always get asked what color this is. And this is by Cascade Yarn. They're 2020 wool in Christmas red, paired with a silk mohair called Tilia by Filcolana. And perfect because it's gonna be Christmas time soon, so then I can wear it again. When this video releases, or when I'm actually recording it as well, to be honest, we're only like a week from the Kutovakika's gift box launch. This is really, in a way, it's like a bit of a dream come true, because ever since a child, I guess like, I mean, I've never wanted to be like a shop owner or something like that, but just like having, in a way, had this opportunity and possibility to create these actual physical products of my own. Like, of course, the knitwear, yes, that is huge, but since I don't like sell the actual knits I make, this just feels really new and slightly scary. Okay, knitting books, but again, not quite the same, I feel. So this just feels like a very, very new situation to be in, but something that I'm eager to learn. I think there's gonna be probably things that we're gonna get wrong, hopefully some things that we get right with this first time. But I feel like my motto in life is really like, the best way to learn is just by doing. And you can't really wait for, you know, everything to be perfect or for that right time. It's kind of like you have to, you know, what's that saying that everybody always keeps on and on about, like start before you're ready or begin before you're ready. And I really, it's like a cliche, but yeah, I think it's true. Because it's not like I have everything figured out or we know everything, but then like as you go along, you'll figure it out, you know? And what's the worst thing that can happen? It's like, we're not doing like brain surgery here. So I always try to keep that in mind. Mind you, I have very high standards. Of course, I'm very particular. I want it to be really good. So it's not like I'm completely like nonchalant to these things. Like on the contrary, I think I have very, very high standards, and sometimes it's very hard to let go and just be like, okay, this is good enough. So it's always like finding that balance. I'm definitely a knitter who I really like the finishing stage of a project. I know many people don't like it and kind of hate like having to finish off or weave in ends and like blocking and all that, but I really like it. I feel like the finishing touches, they make such a huge difference in everything coming together. So I think it's very, very satisfying to do those. Oh, this cashmere is so soft, so nice to work in. I cannot believe it took me this long to just finish this cardigan. I'm so happy that I did. I mean, this is really like the softest thing I probably own. This cashmere yarn is just, feels so luxurious. It did grow quite a lot. So this is the Darling cardigan. I do have a tutorial here on YouTube for it. And yeah, this cashmere yarn definitely grew more than I would say like regular. Usually I use like merino and a silk mohair blend. But I actually like it. It's really nice that it's a little oversized. And also the sleeves became a little longer, but I don't mind at all. And I think the choice to have these mother of pearl buttons was also really the right one. So I cannot wait. No, like, I don't know, wasn't really on purpose I put on white jeans, but it's quite, I think, elegant in this like just all white outfit.
Right.
Oh, so
How's the vibe?
the vibe is good. Amazing. Amazing. Exciting.